we are talking about integration of metro rail into urban development. Today, smaller cities are getting bigger, they're expanding, they're going to the out. I mean, their geographies are increasing, and that's why the metro connectivity becomes more important. But then are we really planning enough to ensure that people actually use it? We can see in the case of, the new lines that have commissioned in Mumbai, where on the highways also, हमको ऐसा लग रहा था कि जब metro आ जाएगा तो highway से traffic एकदम कम हो जाएगा, but ऐसा नहीं होता है. Land है, जगह है, but we cannot use it because of the certain clauses of the concession agreement, and that is where it becomes very important. Today, metros should not be made to augment today's challenges. We should be visionary enough to see what could be the possible challenges 25 or 30 years down the line.
These are the capital intensive projects, and even for the state governments, it's very difficult to bear if the systems are in more than 2-3 cities. So we have to take the help of the industry as a public-private partnership. It should be developer friendly, commercially viable. Then only it will be attracted to the private participation. I had a meeting of prospective developers and investors. They have not questioned me about the costs. They have not questioned me about the revenues. They first questioned me whether you will give land or not. So we have to provide land, or we have to make government has to give the fullest support for that land acquisition.
So technically a metro project will require a funding line which is around 30 to 50 years now, because metros are designed for 100 years operation. So design life is there, so you can always look for that. If I give a classical example of Agrawal metro, the revenues are only 600 crores, which is lower than its operational cost. So financing is a challenge. I think if we are able to come with a longer term financing solution, this project is viable.
Do you know what is the cost of an 8-kilometer ride in Bangalore Metro? An 8-kilometer ride from station A to station B in Bangalore Metro is just 15 rupees, 1.5. Still, we have very few takers for that. Why? Because the young boys and girls, sorry to say this, they want to travel from their point A to point B without any hassles whatsoever. They want to get into the car, get out of the car. So we are trying to understand that and to facilitate that, as we discussed this morning, a lot of these, applications like, WhatsApp. In fact, Bangalore was the first metro to introduce WhatsApp, QR-based. And now it's very popular there. All the youngsters use that.
You build infrastructure, physical infrastructure for a lifetime. You don't build it for the lifetime of a dog, which is 14 years.